Welcome to Wetsuit Outlet. This is Everything Wetsuits. This is the video series where we bring you the wetsuit ranges from the biggest brands across the planet, and we break down those ranges and we break down the technical terms that you'll hear and see online written about these wetsuits so you can understand them fully. So when you're next buying a wetsuit, you can make the most informed decision possible about what you're getting and what you're paying for when you're buying your next wetsuit. As you can see today, I'm here at Seaskin's Wetsuits. These are incredible range of wetsuits from a great brand, one of Europe's finest brands that is also branching out across the world. They've got a great team in Australia as well, and they're getting bigger and better. Seaskins are pioneers when it comes to development and innovation and commitments. They're one of the first brands to fully commit to a sustainable option in their new wave, which we will talk about. They also lead innovations in product development, like their dark matter technology, which we will go through, and other features and functions that we will talk about in their wetsuits. They're a brand that really want to push the performance and give customers the best wetsuits possible and the best surfing experience possible. So without further ado, we're going to take you through the technical features and technical terms, break those down quickly, and then we will run through the range of wetsuits. So this is Seaskin's wetsuit range. Firstly, I've already mentioned New Wave, which is the sustainability commitment that has been made by Seaskins. New Wave is an 85% natural rubber composite. So it is their commitment, and all of their wetsuits, from the most premium to their entry-level wetsuit, is available in a New Wave construction and a New Wave option. That is a standout. There's companies out there really pushing the sustainability charge, which is amazing as well. And there's other companies that have done this, but to offer from top to bottom is a real great commitment and drive from Seaskin. So they should be applauded on that. We're then going to talk about dark matter, which I've already mentioned just on this suit. This is dark matter. This is the leap forward that Seaskins have made when it comes to smooth skin panels that you can find on other wetsuits. Smooth skin panels are incredible. They're great for keeping wind off of you, especially in colder waters. They have a drawback that they can split and they don't last as long as what they probably should, or you would want to as a customer, how long they would last. Seaskins have developed dark matter, so it's a section on the wetsuit that has it's not a panel, so it has no joins, but it is as good, if not better, at keeping like the cold wind chill and cold conditions off of your body and out of the wetsuit. So on their suits, on a lot of their suits, they'll have a dark matter section, and on like the coldest of cold waters, like suits and premium suits that they have, you can get it front and back as well, because it really works when you get wind chill and colder waters. That's dark matter. Then if we quickly grab this wetsuit, this black lining is the Halo RD8. Halo RD8 is a natural fibers and recycled fibers, which also is blended with copper. So it's a really high pile, all about heat retention. The copper that's built into the fibers obviously conducts and radiates your heat and your body heat back to you. Super warm, really high pile, fast drying as well, which is a key factor. That's the RD8, Halo RD8. And this red, this kind of dark red here, again, quite a thick pile, very comfortable. This is Halo X2 lining. Again, focus on heat retention, but performance. It allows great stretch and great rebound. So that's Halo X2 internal. And then Halo X2 jersey is this kind of patterned jersey that just stretches and bounces back incredibly well. So that's the Halo X2 through there. You'll also hear me talk about the iris-free closure system, which is the entry system on the top end suits for the chest hip. This isn't a no flush guarantee, but I've been using these suits all winter, so there's a couple of other people I know, and we're yet to have a flush because it's a cleverly engineered, and I'll show you like a snippet on the video, where when you get a flush through a chest hip, the material and the paneling lets that water drain out rather than going into your suit with the iris-free closure system. And we also have the Enigma chest zip, which is a very strategically placed and purpose chest zip entry that allows panel placement and stretch without putting too much stress on the zip, and makes a great fit. Also, the zip goes like that, so you don't have you can have your gloves on and do your suit up without having that fiddly zip play around. Along with that, you have the extend seams. So the seams, again, not allowing water ingress. They are great, and we will refer to those as well. But I think, if I'm right, that would cover off most of the technical features that you need to know about, really, that are in these suits that we're going to refer to and that you would see online. So we could dive into some wetsuits now. We're going to start with the high-end cold water premium dollar bill, y'all, wetsuit from Seaskins, which is the Wired and the Wired Plus. The Wired Plus is this wetsuit. It's exactly the same as the Wired, except for it has dark matter section on the front and the back. So that is to elevate the warmth that you get and eliminate any wind chill at all. Obviously comes Wired Plus, just comes 6.5 hooded. It is all about keeping you super warm. If you're in Scotland, cold Europe, Argentina, wherever you are that's cold, the Wired Plus should be on your radar, and we'll go deeper now into why. The Wired is exactly the same, except for the dark matter panel on the back is missing. So we'll start on the outside. So as just broken down, it has the Halo X2 jersey. This is a 5.4. This stretches further than my arms can really stretch, which is incredible. The panel placement is really strategic and clever, so you don't get worn out. Taped seams, so you're not getting any water ingress. This features the iris-free closure system with the Enigma chest zip, so you are not getting water ingress through that or any flushes at all. You get a strong, sturdy zip that's easy to do on and off with your gloves. The Wired comes in a 5.4 hooded, 5.4 and 4.3 in those versions too. The hood, the integrated hood, has the RD8 lining in the hood. A third of your body temperature comes out your head, so that keeps your head warm, keeps that warmth locked in. As mentioned, the dark matter section on the chest, and then the RD8 throughout the suit. So internally, that looks like this. So Halo X2 internal lining stretches like mad. The RD8 internals, so very high pile, keeping you super warm with the copper working to get that heat. Alongside that, it dries fast, so you can go from session to session on this and rely on it. You're not having to think, oh, I want to wear that wetsuit, but it's a bit wet, soggy. As you can see, the X2 is top to toe except for where the RD8 is, and takes over to be even warmer. Great panel placement, so you're not getting restrictions. And all of that paired with the fact that it's in New Wave, so it's natural rubber sustainability towards the planet. That's like all added together puts this at the top of the list of wetsuits that should be on your radar if you're looking for a premium cold water performance wetsuit. I think this is top 3 cold water wetsuits, if not higher, and for performance alone. And then you add the fact that it's the New Wave and it's good for the planet and sustainable, which as surfers should be something that we're really like tuned into. Top of the list. Check out the Wired and the Wired Plus from Seaskins for your next cold water performance wetsuit. Moving from the Wired and the Wired Plus, you come to the ReWired. And before I pick this up, I just want to say this wetsuit is a wetsuit version of a daily driver of a surfboard. It's a workhorse. It is incredible. I will talk about the feedback we've had from Seaskins riders like Logan, and also talk about the blind test that we've done with a guy in Portugal while going through this suit. But it's rave reviews from anyone who has this wetsuit, and there's great reason why. So the ReWired, along with the Wired, men's and women's all under that same name. So this is the ReWired. It comes in a hooded option, 5.4, and then non-hooded 4.3, 3.2s as well. This goes all the way down. Or externally, similar to the wired at first, the Enigma chest zip with the iris-free enclosure. So again, very warm, very reliable, minimal flushing coming through, if any at all, and easy to get on and off with or without your hands in gloves or mitts or anything. The Halo X2 outside jersey gives a real good feel and look, also gives incredible stretch and bounce back to the wetsuit. And then again, strategically placed panels and really well designed, and looks good as well. It's really like minimal branding, but it's clever and smart. And again, this is the new wave technology. Building that into what the suit looks like on the inside. So top to toe X2 lining, so high pile, fast drying, very stretchy internal lining with the seams all taped and lined, so you're getting a very minimal, if any, amount of water ingress through any of the seams on this suit, and you shouldn't be really getting any through the chest zip either. What you'll find as well is that it's pre-bent and pre-shaped, so you don't get any clumping or any kind of poor fit. And this wetsuit, as mentioned, Logan Nickel, team rider for Seaskins, raves about this wetsuit, and we sent one blind tested to a guy in mid-Portugal, so it still gets pretty cold. He'd never used a Seaskin suit before. We sent him a ReWired. He fully converted. His favourite features are the iris-free closure system. Bram, his name is, won't stop going on about it. He also loves the fact that these suits dry very fast. So he's gone from having a couple of suits and he just uses this now because he knows it's going to be ready session after session. It doesn't restrict his paddle. He can surf for a long time. And so can you if you get the Seaskins ReWired. And don't forget, new wave, natural rubber. So sustainability is on the forefront with that incredible stretch, and it just feels really good. I love the feel of them. Moving from the ReWired to the next two wetsuits, which can be classified under one wetsuit. They just got two names. So the Seaskins Sessions and the Seaskins Solace. Sessions is for men, Solace for the ladies. They're exactly the same. The ranges are the same. All the features are the same. Slightly different brand like designs on them, but they are the same wetsuits. So first of all, hooded version, non-hooded version, again, 5mm, 4mm, 3mm options. What you need to know about the Sessions on the Solace is the fact that this is a wetsuit that stands out, in my opinion, for where price point to functionality to features really all add up, and in my opinion probably should be a more expensive wetsuit. First of all, new wave, so natural rubber in a wetsuit that is like aimed at a certain price level and a certain target of where the price needs to be. Not a lot of people are doing that, so applaud Seaskins for that. But what they haven't done is like drop any features or make any choices in this wetsuit that is not there that you need just for cost saving purposes. So everything in this suit is needed, if not upgrade, and you're getting it at a price point where a lot of other companies aren't hitting that. So this is the Sessions and the Solace. So you get the Halo X2 jersey on the outside. The stretch is unbelievable. This is the same top material as you get in the ReWired and the Wired, which we know are the more premium choices, but you still get it in this. That's how good the bang for buck that this wetsuit is. You get a freedom zip, so it's a chest zip. Again, it zips this way so you can do it up with ease. This doesn't have the iris-free closure system, but it has the bungee cord here to tighten it up. Very little ingress in there anyway, so it's very good, and you're still going to be nice and warm. Again, minimal branding, cleverly placed panels. That is the outside. And then when you look at the inside of the wetsuit, this is a sample, but it would be exactly the same. So you've got the Halo X2 panel for warmth and heat retention where it needs to. And then you've got the recycled natural fibers in the linings to give you incredible stretch throughout the suit, with the seams all reinforced and all lined, so you're not getting water ingress or any issues with that at all, and you're getting it at a price point that is incredible. Again, pre-bent shapes, so you're not getting any poor fit, not getting any rashes or any horrible issues with those, and that ticks all of the boxes and more for a wetsuit at this price point. If you're looking for a slightly more price conscious option and you're comparing on the market what you can get in that price zone, I think you would struggle to find a wetsuit that packs as many features and benefits as the Session and the Solace, along with the fact that it's natural rubber, the New Wave, for this price point. So it should definitely be on your radar as an incredible elite level wetsuit when you consider price in that. Very well done, Seaskins. I really like this wetsuit and where it lands on the market and what it can give you guys as a customer. Last but not least, in the wetsuit range, they again break it down by two names. So you've got here the Surflite and the Legend. Men's is Legend, ladies is Surflite. They're exactly the same, other than, again, slightly different colours, slightly different branding. All the features and benefits exactly the same. An upgrade you will see to the Legend and the Surflite for this year is that it has the dark matter section on the chest. You don't really find many wetsuits on the market where it has technology in their most expensive, most premium cold water wetsuit that's carried down to their entry-level wetsuit. That straight away tells you that bang for buck, you'll get an incredible wetsuit. Again, the panels are really well placed, so you're not getting any restrictions. Back zip entry, so it's a bit of a throwback, a bit of a core level entry to the suit. Very easy to get on, very easy to get off, very comfortable. Looks pretty cool as well. There's been a bit of a movement towards back zip again, which is fun. And they come in quite a few different colours as well, and they're all not too garish. You don't have to be boring and just go for straight black wetsuits, but you can get some colour without being pulling loads of attention to yourself, unless you want to. This is the internal. So as I mentioned, the panels are really strategically well placed, really comfortable linings. The seams are all in, and you even get like the taped seams where they need to be for comfort as well, and pre-bent shape again. So you're not going to be getting rashes or having any issues like that at all. When you buy cheaper level wetsuits from supermarkets or really, really cheap wetsuits, they don't fit well. You'll get rashes. You won't be comfortable. You won't be able to be in them all day, and they won't last long, and they feel like cardboard. This is a suit that, for the price, you'll be comfortable. You'll be in it for a long time. You won't get rashes. It's going to fit you well with the pre-bent shape, and it's going to last a long time. And on top of that, this is the gold star, New Wave, natural rubber in an entry-level suit. That is incredible from Seaskins. That needs to be applauded and heralded everywhere. Well done Seaskins for that. That's the Legend and the Surflite. If you're an entry-level surfer looking for your first wetsuit, or someone who just surfs intermittently but wants a really reliable wetsuit that's going to last a long, long time, put that on your list. Check it out. Get one. You won't regret it. That's the wetsuit range. Well done. Well done, Seaskins. Along with how good a wetsuit is, if you have bad gloves, bad boots, bad hood, you're going to get cold, especially in the colder months. Your accessories need to back up your wetsuits. Your hands, feet, and head let out so much heat and keep in so much heat that if you don't do that, like your wetsuit is facing an uphill battle. Because of that, I wanted to talk to you about, just grab them. Seaskins have a full range of accessories. You can get integrated hoods as well on the suits, or external non-integrated hoods that you can buy. I just don't have another pair of hands. Gloves, you could get lobster full mitt, which are my winter secret. I love a mitt. You just get so warm, plus paddle real fast. Or gloves. And then your boots with strapping, great grip. Again, they have Seaskins deliver a full range. So price-wise, you could get an entry-level boot that is still really, really good, and you could get high-performance boots and gloves and hoods as well. Make sure you back up your wetsuits with good accessories through the winter. That is all. Be sure to follow us on Instagram. Please like this video, subscribe to our YouTube, it makes me look good. And make sure you sign up to our emails, because that's where we'll give you the latest news, exclusive deals, and access to our sales and everything else you need at Wetsuit Outlet. Thank you so much. We will be back again soon. That is Seaskins Wetsuits.